So before I joined the Project Dragonfly AIP program, I was a business owner. I owned the Beeswaggle, which was a business with a purpose of educating people about native bees. I touched on honeybees, but I really focused in on native bees because native bees support our native ecosystems. And from that, you can encourage people to plant native plants and replace turf grass with the beautiful diversity of vegetation that exists in every place that we live across the country. The thing is, education seemed to kind of leave things hanging, and I felt frustrated by that. I felt like people weren't taking action at the level that I felt they should based on the information they were receiving. And so that made me realize that maybe I'm missing some of the tools that I need as a conservation educator. And that brought me to Project Dragonfly. Education is not enough, not on its own. It is an important first step to convincing people to care about something related to conservation, but it does not often lead to action and behavior changes. So there are many reasons why people wouldn't take action, from learning what is right and what they could do to be a better person when it comes to the environment. The barriers are many, which makes our job as conservationists important in implementing strategies that address the barriers and show people how to lower those barriers or assist with lowering those barriers so people can climb over them and start to mobilize into action. People in developed areas are only spending an average of 5 hours per week outside. And when we're outside, we're often preoccupied with technology. And when we do go outside, we often are surrounded by sterile landscaping that consists of a foreign turf grass paired with rocks, mulch, and ornamental trees and shrubs, and maybe a few foreign flowers put in the ground. If people are always surrounded by this kind of landscaping aesthetic, and this is what they're familiar with, they don't have direct engagement with native landscaping and native plants and animals, how can I expect them to want to move in that direction when they don't even know what that direction could look like? People need opportunities to engage directly with nature, to learn about what plants and animals are supposed to be in the places that they live, in order to form those personal connections with the natural world. When you are exposed and formulate those personal connections, you develop environmental attitudes that translate into environmental behaviors and increased environmental stewardship. My master plan aims to bridge the gap between people and nature through various pathways. People aren't always interested in the same thing, so providing a diverse array of options can encourage more people to connect with nature in their own way. So through developing these programs and the Nature Festival, I realized my strongest leadership skill is bringing people together. I enjoy finding the synergies among all the different groups and individuals, organizations, municipalities, and piecing them together into an amazing collaboration that results in conservation action. And this is what I will be doing from here on out. From all of the work that I've done in Project Dragonfly, I have decided that my role in the world of conservation is to establish a new nonprofit by the name of Beija Flor Conservation Network. This nonprofit will connect individuals, organizations, and municipalities on projects that increase connectivity between nature and people in urban and suburban spaces. In addition to that, Beija Flor will offer all kinds of means of education through workshops, educational materials, podcasts, presentations, videos, art, residential gardening initiatives, and of course, I'm going to envelop things like the teen gardening program and the Boson activities, the monitoring and open space restoration programs and projects, as well as replicating nature festivals. There's no reason to limit the what could be a diverse portfolio of offerings. I believe that diversity is the cornerstone of conservation, and it really should be something that we are mimicking from nature. Diversity is what Earth is and what Earth thrives on, so too should conservation thrive on diversity. And here's the real reason why I'm on a mission to connect people back to nature. Because there's far too much turf grass, 40 million acres to be exact. Imagine if we replaced 40 million acres of turf grass with this biodiverse universe in each residential plot that provides ecosystem services and nature access, daily nature access for people living in developed areas. This is the dream, and I think we can get there. And I found the tools I need to use through Project Dragonfly.